Hello everyone, my name is Olivia Vorster. My husband and I are missionary partners with Hatfield Christian Church. We've been pastoring an international church in France for the last 3 years. France, you may think, is an ideal place for a missionary to be, and in some ways it is. But France right now is considered an unreached people group. In my city alone, there are less Christians than the members of Hatfield Christian Church. Coming to France was a 6-year-long journey, and along that journey there were many detours. Since the theme is, what is in your hand to give? I'm going to share a little bit about my story, about what was in my hand to give in those 6 difficult years in South Africa, waiting to come to France. Our first son was born very early, at 31 weeks. We didn't have a very good medical plan, and we were caught off guard. We were not prepared, or we did not expect something so disastrous to happen. And so this plunged us into financial despair. We quickly went into a lot of debt, having a lot of medical bills to pay. And soon we found ourselves going over budget all the time because we had no money even to buy food every month. Many days it was just pasta and bread, pasta, bread. We're really tired of pasta now. But so I was constantly frustrated. Considering our great lack, I found myself thinking I had nothing to give, because South Africa is such a country that is in such physical need. I was constantly frustrated and trying to think, what could I give? And as I considered this, I thought about what I could give, and something I was already doing naturally was praying for people and encouraging people. This was something I was doing naturally and came very easily to me, and I didn't realize how much value it could add to someone's life or to someone's day. So sometimes the things that we can give are not always physical things, but emotional or spiritual. God also gave us ears to listen to others, and so we can take the time to speak to them, to listen to them, and find out what can we pray for and how we can encourage. I know this is a really difficult time now during the confinement and with the virus. There's a lot of job insecurity and fear concerning the spread of the virus, and not being able to meet in our churches as normal is very difficult. Can be difficult emotionally, not being able to meet together to encourage one another. And so we can feel very isolated. So I think that during this time, a thoughtful message can go a really long way. And it's something that we can give that takes a little bit of time, but it costs nothing, which is the best part if we find ourselves in a physical lack of being able to give. So I found that during that time, what I had in my hand to give was just encouragement and praying for people. And it felt, when I could shift the focus of my needs and put them on others, it definitely helped me feel a lot better about my situation and not feel so sorry for myself all the time. So let's find encouraging ways during this time to be able to encourage others. Send a message, make a call, and with technology now, that's very easy. Over Zoom calls, I'm sure some of you are tired of Zoom calls now. But let's take the time to listen to what the Lord has to say and send it to someone. In Hebrews 3 verse 13, it says, we need to encourage each other daily. So I pray that as you listen to this, you'll feel encouraged that it is easy to give